got one more. I got one more. All the single ladies, make some noise. Look at all the fellas. They were looking to see who made noise. Let me tell y'all something. If we have not called you or text you all day, and then we hit you at 11 p.m., midnight, talking about what you doing. Y'all gotta learn how to mess up our whole game. Just put your finger right above the E. There's 16 of them. Respond to all that. Y'all know what to do. Just say. Hey, help him out. Go. Why? Cause we're not going in. Y'all got it. We refuse to stay in.
Psycho.
We refuse to stay in.
Psycho.
Break this out of me.
Psycho.
Call it outside.
Psycho.
Call it outside.
Psycho.
We're gonna break this. Hey, we're not staying in. Come on, we know what? There is power in
The name of Jesus. I'm going to a festival. It's called the Big Church Festival, so it's a faith festival, and it involves camping. I've never been camping, I've never been to a festival, but man, oh man, I'm excited as a child. I didn't have any camping equipment, so I've been shopping. I've been shopping for stuff that I'll probably never use again. But I went to Temu. The thing with Temu is that it's become as expensive. It's become as expensive as Amazon or any other place. But I bought some bits. I'm excited to open them because some of them have come today. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But I thought maybe we could open this package together. You can see some of what I've bought. Let's start with the hairband, you know. For some reason I needed a hairband. Didn't look as good as it did in the picture, but it'll do. To put on my tent around the things that hold the tent up, so that I can find the tent when I come back from each of the little events. Eyeshadow. I don't even wear makeup, but I thought, why not? More of these little string things. Now this is a bottle. When I'm in the tent, I've got water to wash my little dishes. I mean, I had to get some glasses. I want to look flash. I'm not going to lie, they're so plastic. They look like something out of a Christmas cracker. Look at that. It looks like it's metal, but it's actually plastic. Let's have a look at 30,000 people going to this big church festival. 30,000 people, that's a lot. I really can't wait. Another day, another festival parcel. The postman just implied I was buying adult content because he needed to take my ID. He said in his foreign accent, "So, you're only buying adult content now?" I know that came out as an Indian accent and it wasn't meant to. He's from Poland or Czechoslovakia or somewhere, so. Well, today is festival day. Am I excited? No, the hell I'm not. About 2 days ago I started to dread it. Then the weather outside is dismal. I can't think of anything worse than sleeping in a bit of canvas on a blow-up bed and not in my own fancy bed. I love my bed, right? Can't think of anything worse with the weather how it is. I spent so much money on this thing, thinking that I was, I would be saving myself money. but actually it's ended up costing me. That said, I've still got all the stuff to take home with me at the end of it if I do ever want to go camping again. Somehow I doubt that I will. I woke up this morning and I felt really lonely. Not having someone to share it with today is hard. Going there alone with 35,000 people, I feel like I need my head tested. Sometimes I do things and I think, Sonia, what the hell is your problem? But there you go. So, yeah, I've woken up today. I feel a little lonely. I feel a little sad. I have anxiety that's through my chest because 35,000 people and me on my own. I'm afraid, actually. But if I can get up and do it, you can get up and do it. This really is about self-love, self-worth, self-esteem, and growing it. I place my self-worth in what other people want for me, or whether they want to be with me, or whether they want to take care of me, or whether they want to share experiences with me. And invariably, it has failed, right? It's failed substantially. So I quite often I'm depressed, or I'm unhappy, or I'm sad, and I've spent a lot of my life like that. So this is about, for me, getting to love me, getting to love my space, getting to love my aloneness, and finding things to fill that time that I will enjoy and that will boost my soul. Hopefully you'll see that I'm striving to overcome the anxiety, the feelings of loneliness. We deserve to be happy. We deserve to have some life that doesn't involve other people validating us. So today I am going to go. I've got a whole weekend. Please, Lord, let the sun shine. But I've got a whole weekend of camping and festival and worship and praise. And I'm going to strive to make that be an amazing experience. And it probably will be. Just that I've got a little anxiety at the moment. I hope this video will give you all some inspiration. We don't have to be alone and lonely. Hopefully this weekend I will just be at one with God, with the other people that are there, be at one with nature, because it's kind of naturist. I'm camping in the middle of a field like a nut. That's what it feels like. Nearly 60 and camping. Goodness Lord. So I'm off. I'm all packed up. My son says I'm crazy. He says when he goes to a festival, he rocks up with just a bag. My whole car is full of food and drink. I've got a wedge for my back, some slippers, and then I don't know how I'm carrying it all when I get there, because apparently quite a distance from where I'm parking the car to where my tent is located. Oh, and I've brought my wine. Now, before anybody says anything, I know it's a church event, but when Jesus held his church event, did he not turn water into wine? I'm just bringing wine. It's the same thing, surely. I've had some trip and I'm a lot calmer than I was when I spoke to you last. And I'm off. Yeah. I am excited. And nervous, I guess. But I am excited. So I'm here. The trip on the motorway was hair-raising. I don't know why, but this terror came over me. I've been driving on the motorway all my life. Absolute terror. I was so glad when I got off. I'm going to pour some wine the minute I set up that tent. There's about 2,000 cars here. Every single one of them's got these trolleys that are full to the brim. I didn't bring too much at all. So my son is completely wrong. I'm going to have to make a couple of trips because my food alone is too heavy for me to wheel. I forgot my tickets. I was lucky to be able to find a little bit of internet long enough for me to download the tickets and do a screenshot of them. Oh my gosh, it's all systems go. I'm so excited. My gosh, it's just a sea of tents. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of tents, thousands of people. The bit where they've put me is kind of quiet, but the stage is not too far away, so there'll be some noise tomorrow if I wanted to come and rest. And this is my tent. I was a little bit disappointed because it's so tiny. I wanted one of these ones, which are huge, but these are for 4 people, I think. If I was ever to do this again, I'd buy a 4-person one and just have it to myself. It's going to be tight, but I'm going to make the most of it. Oh, this is inside. That's the bedroom part. I'm going to set up my bed now. Got my pump. Push that in here. I practice first. No. What's happened here? I'm so bad lucky. I don't believe that. I thought it died for a minute. I was really upset because I had fully charged it. There we go. Put these things in here. My camping chair. This worked perfectly the first time around. Oh boy, look at this. It just takes up the whole of the bedroom, if you can call that the bedroom. And this is supposed to be for 2 people. So, I mean, we're really making a proper experience out of it. Tables and food tables.
No, that's a lie.
You know, when I see what I brought and see what everybody else brought, I did quite well, because I'm nearly 60. I want comfort. It's lovely though. And it's really peaceful. And in the background I keep hearing, you know, gospel music, and it just feels... I feel great. Look at those beds. I mean, mine's huge, so I can't really say anything. And then they set up this area called the Village Green. There's lots of food stalls and people eating. Hundreds more tents. It goes for miles. No, one thing, I can't wait till I've got all my stuff. So I'm heading back to the car now to get the rest of my stuff. It was a really long walk to get to the tent, and I'm hoping that I can do this in one more trip as opposed to 2, because I got a lot. So you could rent a tent, or you could bring your own. There's people setting up their own tents. I know they had glamping stuff here. This must be the glamping. It's not that much bigger. And over there in the background, I don't know if you can see that. It's a fantastic looking building. Now I'd like to go in there and have a wander around. I'm in a place called Whiston, so I don't know. Whiston Hall maybe? Isn't it beautiful? Really beautiful. I'm huffing and puffing because I'm on my second walk. The heat's phenomenal, even though it's overcast and I'm cold. I'm covered in sweat from all the pulling and dragging. One thing about Christians is they help each other, you know. And so they've been very friendly. I had a couple of nice young girls help me move the first lot of stuff into the tent. By then I was turning purple. Another lady has just stopped. She gave me 4 bungees to tie my buggy because things kept falling off. It's lovely. It's like a little village of tents. I can imagine if the world came to an end and we all had to live in tents like this. You know, you see it in films all the time. It feels like a village. So the end result of my tent. I've got a little chair, got myself a table, which is actually my trolley with a lid on it. I don't know if you can see that very well. And there's the inside of my tent. Got myself a little hanging light, which is fantastic. Look at my little bedroom. It's so cosy. I can tell it's going to be freezing tonight. I've got layers there, but I'm wondering if those layers are going to be enough in this cold. Still, cook myself something sweet now. I'm really hungry. I had some food to cook, but by the time I've set up, it's dark out. I could sit down and do it, but I can't. Truthfully, I'm exhausted. All that walk back and forward took hours, basically. It's taken a long time to set up, but it's quaint. I'm in my tent now, on the floor. I bought this a chicken poke that I got from Lidl's. Taken it out of my chiller and I'm going to eat it cold, but because I can't be choosers. So I've come out for a walk. I'm freezing. So cold that I keep cramping. We're down by where all the stages are and the events will take place tomorrow. It's interesting. Look at that, it's got a fun fair. It's got the main stage over there. It's got worship tents and all sorts. So I just thought I'd have a quick look. It's late now, it's 10 past 10 I think, 20 past 10. The smell of the nighttime air is phenomenal. As cold as it is. And all the tents with all the pretty little lights. Everyone's got little fairy lights on their tents. Beautiful. It's just like being in a whole different world. It's really, really quaint and beautiful. And as cold as I am, and as crampy as I am, I actually feel alive. I feel alive and happy. And it's like, wow, Sonia, you did this. I've done this. Well, it's my first day. I'm in bed now. It's firm. It's bouncy a bit. It's comfortable. The sleeping bag is like a cocoon, as you can see. It works as a hood. I'm not freezing like I was when I was sitting outside a little while ago. It's very noisy. But, you know, with probably about 20,000 people all laughing and joking and having fun. It's going to be noisy, isn't it? This is when you remember how old you are. Or that you're on your own, actually, because you can hear all the groups of people laughing and joking and having fun. And Miss 59-year-old here is in bed. He's in bed snuggling up, trying to get warm. Nose running, and I bought these ear plug things. Don't know if you can see that. Molds into the ear and then flattens out, so that when you lie down it just pushes it into the ear a little bit further, but it doesn't stick into your neck or into your face. So I've got one in at the moment, and before I close my eyes I'll put the other one in, and then I won't hear any noise at all. It's been a really interesting day. It started off, you know, like most days when I'm doing these things, I really didn't want to go. And, you know, I got arsier and arsier as the day wore on. you know, especially with the setup, because left hand didn't seem to know what the right hand was doing. And it is annoying because I've spent, you know, nearly £400 to come to this event. All right, it is for a whole weekend. The least they could do was give you a programme. It's the least. I wouldn't expect them to give it to everybody, but the ones that have bought tents and stuff, why not? Well, I guess they're giving us music and superstars, super gospel singers, and an experience. I bet they're down there now, Lord and Lady, whoever, looking out over the sea of tents and saying, oh gosh, we've made some money tonight, darling. Tomorrow is the start of this festival. It looks like it's going to be really lovely. And I am really looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting up and rushing to that shower before the queues start. I'm looking forward to making my tea on my little gas camper thing. And maybe frying myself an egg, shoving it in a bap. This is an experience in a bit. This is really new to me. Good night. 10 to 4. I'm really freezing. At some point in the night I woke up, ripped off the eye mask, ripped out one of the earplugs in a panic, not understanding where I was. I'm really tired and I'm really cold. At some point the temperature dropped and I've shivered. The sleeping bag's made of polyester and it keeps twisting round and round and round. And the neighbour across from me has not stopped yammering for quite some time, and she's loud. It's minutes to 4, and how bloody selfish. To add to that, I was bursting for the toilet. I bought one of those female urinals, and no, I didn't film it. I'm actually asking myself at 10 to 4 in the morning, why are you here? I'm sure I'll get to find out before the weekend is out. I can try and get another hour.